ewo ensema hodo a ebeda adwa no enti ye kwenim ne ebedi sa nkomo no but colleges of education wo mo mpanimfo ne omde abeto dwa ne asem a edika na ye kan se yanka sa asem no nso a na bibie wo ho ye bedi the New Patriotic Party nkomo no sei na dwumade ne nyina ko na wiye no mo fa nche voice no e wo form kakra Justin Kodua ya oye General Secretary de the New Patriotic Party wadi tudwa.
And the National Council also received reports from the amendment committee chaired by Mr. Francis or Lawyer Francis, and the words of the committee, they received over 300 proposals from the rank and file advertisements from our part. And National Council today also made the decision that the date for our presidential primaries is set for January 31st, 2026. That will be the date that we shall hold our presidential primaries.
Okay, that's the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party. Teacher, my uncle Nim Kakra was asem no ehu.
Yo, Brian, I won't say amanyuku no penny for no. Party no mano ane who said your motie na omudi di breno ama womo na misusu se womo nso ehunu se san hihye wi na omo ya ebebo ama amanyoku no akọ nanim na ne omo hwehwe no omo atumi enya anase won se atumi aka me de bibia mpanyinfo no beye enhihye pa bia omo beye ama 2028 MPP atumi adin kunim eno ne ade ehia me na megidi sempanyifo no nso suggestions ne ne man nkofo ede baaye no o matena se adwene ho yie ehunu ebia ade pa ede beba ene impulse ade boni bi wo mu a ye human institution ne de bibie ni ho obenya 100% ti sempanyifo no susu se eno ena omo eya ebeboa ema 2028 omo atumi adi enkunimu a eye na emom no se we nyina omo kikan na se nkabo mu a se ne omonyamfo Kennedy Ohene Japan kan no made a na ene ne omo kan nyina entumi enye adwuma na no na me kan asem bi se akoye se obi a wo yare na ese de wo kɔ hospital na wo na wo yare no guta dadoa ede wo car no ede wo kɔ no etai no mu se enyo wa na wudi ho abro enti bibia empanyimfo no susu se omoya changes bi omo susu se omoya ede enkabo mu ni nkonimdie ebebre MPP 2020 because bosumi num ko nsia ya NDC adi Ghana fo binom omo to abama NDC nanu omo ho enti senhihye yewei ena de enkunim bebre MPP aban oman Ghana megidi se ne kwanso ano no mo announce
unim se omo ye presidential primaries na sana any other election bi omo aye
ane
na wugidi se beboa
ena bra me hwe ni sei no beboa na nso or how kakra nso ebetumi abem because so bi compare ebia national position bi and as a constituency position bi a enkofo kura ho
mame nkodi nkomo enwie ora Georgia isi wa homa no so is a member of the national communication team no the New Patriotic Party na o company fonso a omo eboa ora Ken ebrebi atwam na he speaks for Nadbo my no ni nkomo kakra George me moache
kan do so be na
boko de
anya me adom ye ho ye na mo nso
ye ho ye anope voice na ayira me kakra
oh okay
ayira me kakra me kan say enye George na me friend no anyway
we am friend ni
wono amenua
hey law
me voice na ayira wo ho
aba
ja ube so say era Cape Coast fo be ka so mo ma umewura ho no beti that's thanks for joining us. Enra near party the New Patriotic Party. Benin for pie what party Mukushia or Mode Babe to Jan. Did you kind initial comment?
Yo, me that's my minchia on a minchia on my telephonia. Yes, and penny focus. I was a assassin on that. Say delay kakra by because of letter Chairman 17 Abusian for Troy, but I'm so ultimately, Omoma Constitution, Juma, I'm a Chairman Buti, rightly so, acting as chairman for the occasion. If you hold the Yabako we national conference or University of Ghana Stadium in July. And also, okay, it's because a constitutional amendment proposal and no man, they co-adopt to bring changes in the constitution. But the material 31st January 2026 election of flag bearers. And Anamibisa says so. Polling station executives, yes, we are in December. Now, between December and it's our 31st January 2026, now electoral area coordinators, constituency executive election, regional executive election, and a national executive election, meaning within that 1 month space. That was my but thereafter, it is just they adopt to the top-down approach. I'm the last me about studio. Beside the question be in relation to that. I think that is not the proper way. We have the framers of the Constitution. Your mom should say the Constitution for the MPP now. And yes, Anna, now warm drain or say, woman the bayan say, I'm ye party, ban that for, but the air cost no, I'm saying more rem kakra, miniamofa.
Maminti we are say, near okay, and near, say, be polling station, dear no. And sana presidential primaries no abaso within a month no why you say ebia iswa to cover up other elections was one way.
Yes, I'm for so me my contested constituency secretary position, my contested regional secretary position twice being our central region. And you are 6 weeks, for campaign, serious campaign or my 2 months and sana main election number. And it's all the box to say within 1 month or even 6 weeks, you bet me I get all these elections. Because polling station for the electoral area coordinator. Now polling station electoral area coordinator say constituency executives. Now constituency executives next year a regional executives. Now regional executives be constituency executives this year a national executives. And what is the period I'm going to campaign? And a campaign, so you need not less than 6 weeks to be able to go around national campaign. And how long will it take to go across the whole country? And a more difficult situation, but ultimately, media, the mean who is Ramofa after almost proposed by the top-down approach, and also hard, Jane.
But the not just for now, no, you bet to me, I can say. Polling station for the Omobetwaba, but what they confirm say a no first. But near can a cahono and I and who be your Bianja who said 1 person.
Yes, Martin say your Congress or Legon Stadium, Hona, the Akani, Libu, Eddie, Sisi. And give me a sure say, I drink to a twan in Romano, a beba at that stage. And there's the high possibility, say, and here 31st January, to average because the buffer could be a Congress near Tratra Junior. Police station fire ready, now electoral area coordinators, the constituency, we know my if one old ones now because police station for the for other than no or more in between the EMP because one of the senior respected party people, I can say,
George polling station election 6th of December 2025. Now a presidential primary is now about 31st of January 2026. One more part coordinator, constituency, regional and national no ebe follow later and answer say.
No, send me here, no, some catch or said in between that space, no, yet me find all
1 month, no, yeah.
Yet me. Come on, imagine say it will be per national officer. Now, woman, obey 1 week, so found for the whole nation. I mean, it's not possible. So 6 weeks was a day between, you know, and not be a bit with the ISI elections, you know, I'd be a bit by electoral area coordinator at the constituency. No, that's right. Because region and national idea is absolutely difficult to be here. And she says, yeah, let's say, bottom up to a point, then top down up to a point. Meaning that's one mixture.
George, at the end, as I say, political party to say MPP. This be at say I am going to be who be say to me so within penny 4 pound more top hierarchy of the party.
I don't know what their interest view, baby. I mean, because MPP will be a yes, will be an a lawyer, a cuckoo dam, a party, no. And in therefore, the a party near MPP. A day and a nadia, MPP party, it's not a yes, a be at say, and more rem. And among framers of the Constitution didn't anticipate it this way. The police station officer, the electoral area coordinator, na na sudiye so no be say nipo betimi aye adwuma and ye no. O wia e na sudiye so be say ye constituency for na sudiye no wona so. Then or constituency for ni omu nyina so akoyi region ni ye kono sa nti nipa ultimately ye be yin as flag bearer and as parliamentary candidate no yeah ye no nyina no I be ye asudie the responsibilities ye be say obedi nkunim ye be ye dwumaden ama no but we me say ya sabi ye no na fe de ya to abetia no ye na fi ho de wa ba foforo no oni hu echefa bi aso no yi nipa no enti sabe obabobọ na tade e de ne atuni wasi wo so be adwumaden ama nipa na di nkunim ana. That commitment and loyalty becomes a bit suspect.
Ebinum say ye presidential primaries na mrefu anse ho no too heated enti omu ye manufri ho ebeboa.
To what end? To what end? Many pa sabi obeba no ye wie ye na tu oramofa onim niama asanse sabi when you presidential candidate o ma be so powerful or resources ni no ma nti obet me decide that so many seniors obenti and ayento abama wo mo because onu no omu no obetimi ni omo aye adwuma onim sa then it becomes a challenge. Because sometimes or can be a compare cook the constituency or pep way no akwabi no alarm boy when be a key or support to alarm giving but we promise me no or no nipa oboa no ye campaign power in the constituency yes akwa no so I think about time like align your flag bearer no so by force you know obi or no compare cook frustrated guy na it's a kind of the buano. So, because there's a superior power somewhere. And yes, more in the procedure, bottom up approach. Yes, yeah, my friend, the flag bearer. I did not say, or no, and would ye near the Aquano. Nothing, me said the asset, the interest you, baby. Tyson Bay, Tyson, dear, copper, a cognac, penny about the Etanacoyano, so dear. Definitely there'll be competition and there'll be tension. MPP is it the first time I ever see primaries in normal attention room? No, but after that, we are back together and rebuild and go to capture power. And to tension argument, maybe many women in our dream, Mummy and Fakwan Paso, and she said, now to up to national level. Yeah, she said, yeah, flag bearer, ne parliamentary candidates, now for the Yakuyanim, baby, our more on a more rem catra.
George, dear, the ma o can say within a month, no, because polling station by say a tono, fancy. Anyway, one fa dates and so on come the best and money in county HS and no and can't or more plans. But
yeah, obviously I may be scarcely at July Congress. Because me my police station chairman pay. You know, normally December hono ne yetire sadie. Nti I used to December first week in January ne yenya police station for nyina wie.
But mama to say how can police station for na you am foforo no? Kwa be no be fa so omo ne constituency executives omo ho dada. Any regional executives omo ho dada aka bo ma ya adwuma akoyi presidential candidate.
Oh no, how many consensus executives run a fair almost so? And
I mean, say and disconnected because
I said, I can disconnected. When we are for more that I say that every crowd will be who you be out that is a cry about 20 hours. Yes. And just I need any of one need to me, and to me jelly papa. So. But ye no when you to me or no in charge of the answer or no near Twabana mana. Sabi or Mawada or commander will be a disso. Maybe be a quay. Oh, and you will be a here, I'm in Fini, a ye be the wall, cry about 20 Anna, they be also higher days. So, as far the respect in the hierarchy is not that solid. Your best penny for your July Congress now, near Yankee say, it's a bit the MPP, a union idea. Yankee said that was a do draw no idea, warm panel or no, and warm but Twaba man on what be DNA. No, be a Juma, a Boaman couldn't diaba. But that will be any interesting tea, or by Yankee said that Boaman in Penedin Kunima. Come on, it between all the executives in the bit to mama warm candidate. It doesn't match that way. For all you know, when you are not annex here, what do you mean? Say all the executives when you are to objective, baby. So, Yama order no Juma. Na bibia nkopepete ye via na hu si enyina na ye to aba yi asometi na obentin se ye flag bearer enti ye nyina ya se ye se be adwuma ama sa asometi na obentin no edinkunim ama MPP enyatumi fa na me de
National Delegate Conference set for July 16 2025 ewo Legon ha say omo kan said okay omo kwa omo be discuss sa nia akemo no there na won't see mono ama or ma take decision nibi na just the accounts or call discuss delegate conference no as mente and was papa. Because the chrono from polling station up to national, but or penny for atnas yati a fan baby. I am Wajuma and Omaja be at horse and what they call delegate conference. I mean, Tiasi, are they some party constitution?
Be that word down 15 or so, and I'm running so way down 15 so can't me find yet constituency, electoral area constituency, region and national within 6 weeks. It's near impossible. So, 80 years penny for your Costa winner, young share beboa. There was a postpone winner, maybe March or April or cry in 2026. But one year, you're tuning in every in a flag bearership, don't worry, social media tends to support you. So that's the beauty of the democracy I practicing. And the bottom up approach. And yes, I would truncate you, baby. No, I near the Asena. Come on. And yes, it's on MPP. It's very on MPP. MPP, a call for a sebi in himself, lawyer for Kukudam party, no, a been for the brave party, Nimdia for the brave party, any MPP. Then, yes, she said, yeah, and Tiasia, any more papaya, who has a bit worrying.
George, I don't say, but Mammy, you are not some way chat to near Air Cosway said twice say, yeah, won't him. But before then, no, from 1992, one who said BBC.
They won't be bizarre now. You caught me a BBA from bottom up near Tony for fair. You do Mayway now, or be a Cochana day. So, first, Nayan police station chairman for Kwampuna Naya Twaba. Who names are Naya chairman or police station, young Kwana Kotwaba. And yet, you know, Mutre said there be executives 5 now who will be on Twaba, Nayas and Papa. Any year, they say, proposal, say, all the executive be minimum at Congress, ye be bueno. A gradual expansion, and no, near the Tabi Ubi, still any kiasis, M1, yes, warm, for 92, in a farmer at year. Send ye, no, any quay, if ye, as ye also be do so. It be do through Yana to be idea too. It will be a co-election there 3 times a year lose to executive position. And so but the because yet yes, quite fast lose to quite conform say in Abutre, remember. And boy, who more than ye, Juma parties are the season. So, and Nipano, we know who say, she said, I prepare, or yet Juma party now on family and a year. So, we need Otodo because of MPP Bamapa. Ye may be uncause seven. Now, two and a more be no be if he said not Jimuno. What about you? Probably sell person as soon as he be an hour being TV will be a party and what you think of one sack woman here. Sabi at your house at the party.
1992 Bepim Sabri bin Sida times and seasons. Ebia baby a modusi say near was it to me boa party no and no I don't know on this after yajin.
Yeah, the Oramofa. Yeah, progressive policies need roll out. What is progressive about this? Mr. Omanfm penny for amnesty body, Debbie. But the party actually. What is progressive about this style? It's not. Mr. Emeka, it's not progressive at all. Yan sure she say no say near here and tiase wom me na menim se makoyi kwasi mensa so me constituency secretary me ne kwasi mensa akoya koyi kwaku menu so o me regional secretary ye nyina ya akoyi ya odemfi so o ma me na general secretary ye nyina ye hu se ye nyina ne ya boanti ye mwa ya odemfi no ntimi nye na adwuma general secretary na ye nkopɛ parliamentary candidate ni presidential flag bearer na afi de nyina yan kwako no enkonkodi nkunim ya obia yini yem se na ka ho bi ne yi asomasi na ye koye wie ya no ne ye se ya menu ono de ya nto ne so aba ye wie ya ye yi flag bearer na afi de yakoto atia ya menu wo fi honom ene ye se akosua jan emra be se honom akosua jan so ba ye wonim se wa on ka hu ye flag bearer no enti wo ya na dwuma ya na ha de kakra wanye bibi abo so o twetwe ne to ase ni nyina so be high the commitment level is eroded yes na wo bo nyina ye pie na ye madwempa ni ehu se obia de timpa adwempa na etu anamo wo party num eye party no hihye se de party no ebekọ kan
yo ye bedo ase kire asemfo fro ba ye beba
lawyer ya mo mpa e me party
kakra be do
ya be fine
okay if you be fine George you see na no kodi nkomo no you see eka MPP communication team no ho na osan so ka won mo bo ora Kennedy o hene Japan nene campaign no enso ho 107.1 so ni teacher
bro
nkomo e wo ho yi me de bibia ya na me pe fairness mente ase menim se won so do ani ade akira wote ase a efri se party no a base near polling station na echo area coordinators na echo constituency executives na to aso a e de akopem the national chairman mpanimfo shi anra no oma set date for polling station elections and omaja ni aka na to ho se omo hia o delegate conference a ombadwene no nso ehu but oma set date for presidential primaries date na oma set for presidential primaries no ya to polling station de anu wi a 1 month pepe na omo ye presidential primaries entibi no ntimi nhunu se omo wo mfimfin ho no omo nto aba ne bio enim said the make can what you say omo wo mfimfin ho area coordinators constituency executives sani regional e de bepem national chairman ene ne mpanifo wana na asa adadafo na wo ho na nso no be mo ato nso a eno nso so ho nti ase no but o maka say on the 6th so omo ekohia wo University of Ghana on bedwene eno nso ho maminti wo sasem no
Oh, Brian, me asem we said the mention the ninti ase wo mu no. Me nyaaya ka.
Onso ninti ase wo.
Mention the nkasa ho bebre.
Onso ninti ase wo.
Because me de me na madwene mu no. Omo be Congress.
Okay.
Inti meji this anka omo ko Congress ni wi ade ababontin bibi obi nti ase no. Because omo be Congress na nsa na elections mi no na omo ka nyina no. Se ne omo aka no eye final. Omko Congress no ombadwin ebi ho nti uti a owura isi kra ka se ebia omko Congress na omobe kire omo adwe no mo hese ebia ensakra bi betumi aba so nti we no sa no de aba de but ensisa betumi aba nti meme de madwene mu no se omo nya elections na nsa no akọ Congress na ombekọ Congress na bansa na elections na ba so ensakra betumi aba ka ye ntwen omko Congress na ba
political party MPP enye political party 18 in ra and my experiment to teacher a political party down dombobuzi a political party a free back akomienu akomiensa and abedu the new patriotic party enti bibi omo ye bia na omo nim omo te ase meme issue ne say ada na obe set a date for polling station na waja dia kano dia atoho no wa set a date for presidential primaries na mfimfi ho de no waja dia to ansa na no na o madi kan aka se o mo beto ade no de free soro aba fom ebinom rezi se mo ye ne sa mo de wono ma eto aba dada no ya eye old executives o mo to aba ma yekoyi Dr. Baumia for presidential primaries na esa akoto asem we asem ane wo ho ana nkrofo di hu nkomo dada enti eba yi akoye bibia nipa bebre no adwen yo mo na se ede na ekoso yi ede na ase ehunu mu yi ede na ase ye pese yesesa na efeva obi you see but one can say unimu nti ase bebre nti no ebi a wo pese obeka bi nti ye nyina na enimu nti ase but the buy no so ye di hu nkomo fi se esipai nanu ana wo kire kwan e fa so sum fidie se dwa na wo ya senso so enkomo na wo bo a wonye fa ba bi nya ho entwen se aboa bi dinitiri ba be hima ma ayi no wo ya ye ni nyina de kokosi prekum senka omo an fa bi ameteto an ka se polling station for de ye di kan aye ena omo ma ni nyina wo ho so omo ko conference delegate conference na ye ba dwene ho anko bi abete ase but we dey omakotum baabi so ho ya two polling station dey na frim and ya two presidential primaries dey na frim and ya jam finfin ho no e dey ato say ye kwa ye ba dwene ho omakotutu baabi saa na because omo wotumi sam ye dey and mo nyani nyina mfa nkosie eno na emante ase no entumi emma no na one of the deputy directors of communication New Patriotic Party Siedu ewo Dr. Siedu ewo Kukrudu ewo Ahmano so Kukru okay Doc Ahmano so mameno ni enkomo kakra Doc machi
yeah we dey for Dr. Retonche Siedu Kukru midino no bo midini Siedu Kukru
abrande no a medase sound pe waji enso na eba bedi nkomo
me joso na ti say
me ho ye na nso aye
me ho ye pa
okay na ne nra eba ye de edi kan wasem a edi ka obi be kan say initial comment e wo ho
Maniaji pa Maniaji you are taking one of the strong decisions of the party. Me and Kata have been around for many years in our party, and political party is organic. You can't be organic. It changes. You look at the situations, then you take decisions. Everyone will win power because they call it from a political party somewhere with a political power. And the decision there will take Ibiano as a strategic. Everyone will win power. Medical cohesion so about party. In general, you are pattern. If you are at 8 p.m. we did a lot of derivations and then we take a decision. And we manage power. I'm telling you, we are taking one of the strong decisions and the honest attention at emerging.
Okay. Emundi wa hena ama wani aje no.
Yeah, the I for there no first asana ya bada once so.
Ba some be polling station so aka ho.
You see, Minia, Oh, make you say, okay, you're too baby. We see, sometimes you have to turn in the party constitution. Party, you lose elections. Yet, I'm for Kasa is here in your committee. Yet, Professor Quay committee. Professor Quay committee, no Koran or Collective or Mudi report to the buy, say, yeah, constitutional amendments committee. Yet, committee, about 9-member committee led by one of our great lawyers. The Constitutional and Legal Committee, Lawyer Frank Davis to chair that committee. Committee na yajua, come. And of course, a committee of terms of reference, they are friend of the crowd, they echo Kumasia, Yantinia and Kiki decisive decision on it. And they look at that scope, no, my good amateur and their proposals were received. And now I'm the Betoka, Mr. Council, I'm the buy. So say July 19th, year back conference, conference, we national councillor, and they are the highest making decision to make a body of the party. And the year on track, 19th to the 21st thereabout, they are the debate here. Now, you get amendments into my conference may be determined when that constitutional amendment become effective. Good as yeah. If you be at 19th of July to 21st of July, conference amendments here, you find Juma in the next party internal primary. Conference will determine it. So conference say amendments here, this we are election year country and I hear from Juma. Conference will take it about it. Meaning this particular party your party constitution, your body that is having the capacity and the mandate to amend the constitution. I mean, the conference. Me no can say the terms of the elected officers every year. Me now conference they will deliberate about it and take a decision. And the media, will not take any decision. This party was not built around one individual. And people don't have fun.
Maminti we ask kakra.
And if I told me because now we can't send me say two.
Also, nyabotre mami. Nyabotre menso metie o nsem de bi wo ho no mo a esem so metimi busa mu nsem fi se ne ai nim wo ho dada no se o tie me Georgia isi a na me ka chen se times and seasons eduru bre bi a ensesan ye betumi aba nkomo na ye nyina ye di na wo ka se wono mo e wo ho sesi no wo mo term no enso ye me no ye adwensa but enso ya aden na station fo wo ho no de o mbeye polling station elections no dey change you
me c'est we can be actually Zambia wuti no until conference and after conference then you can be deciding, you can talk about this. We are going to do a constitutional amendment, boss. And any information there what until such a basis may take place at the conference July 19th to 21st thereabout. Then the decision that will be taken. I don't have any information to talk.
Okay.
And we are going to do constitutional amendment of the party.
Alright, see the Nyabotrema meeting patronti near a polling station and near a date for presidential primaries. No, me fan say a concoho.
And Congo, at the moment, all the bodies, Obia or decision taking. National Council, and they decided a date to do presidential elections and want to do presidential elections. And now, National Council, Okoye Juma, or no 31st of what? January 2026, say, Yankoye presidential election first. Now, there's constitutional amendment pending.
The polling station the
taking place July 19th.
The polling station the other can
constitutional amendments police station for one and 12 hours. Yet you have taken a lot of proposals MC for former MPs, former MC for better former constituencies. There are a lot of amendment process. It is I said we my casa da bi anopai ma wono na tu ne mo en go for
nyabotre mame entiase na mimi ni e na me busa nyabotre una nyabotre
you are talking about police station and I'm saying that two bodies here away conference they are the higher decision making body. We conference and national council the party constitution say national council must fix a date for presidential elections and other internal elections. If you know the national council, see your party, no, you go here 31st of July, 31st of January, 2026, 31st of January 2026. Meaning, yeah, so me one,
and police station, the end of Oman can't want someone.
Addressing issue, no. Sometimes when we address the broad matter, it will just consume where you want to push your argument. And now, no, you have constitutional amendments. Constitutional amendments, you know, the constitutional amendment committee now receiving proposals. Or more looking at it, they have looked at the strong one, the cogent ones, or more putting it together. You have conference, you know, and you have deliberations as to how the amendment process will go. If the conference here, Koshiana conference taking decision now, some police station, electoral area, with former DC, they will take the decision on the matter there. And you will be able to interview then we acquire the amendments. So the amendments, we are going to amend the party constitution. So let's wait, and then we'll go on July 19th. Thereabout, then 2020 amendments they don't take place. No, then we can run commentary on it. We call something political mischief communication. Political mischief communication. You are interested. It's an integral process of an amendment process.
Ni bi wo me busa kura wo de fa ho wan ya no me say nya botre ma me na wo ka se wono ma wo ho sese eye constituency executives ne party ne mpanimfo a wo sese no omo term of office na entwem but omo she date no so polling station for the no so ntwem but ya she date ya de ebeyi polling station ya na de ya te ya na enya no kure
the party no the national conference can take a decision with term on so they can vary it.
Oh, okay.
They can vary the terms of office.
Okay.
It's conference in the word that mandate.
Be no more time on so you bet me a vary no major
conference say with the amendment process and you will know term of office here conference are taking a decision that so we are not do no we are taking this decision now. Who are you? Conference in the word that capacity to vary the party constitution. Party constitution now 4 years, but the amendment. Conference here, those that are 1 year. No, we want to win elections, so we are taking the decision. And that's happened.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Doc, Matilda, what can I say? Medas and pay actually as for by
Medas in Tinabutia. Now really the party constitution. Remember we interest in Kobe. This party we are
also my own interest in Kobe.
My interest in the MPP.
Nothing in our council. This is very unfair. This is very unfair.
Advertising time.
This is unfair. Very unfair.
Conference.
Why my Matia says National Council with 2 minutes or time on so almost the sound until almost
National Council, National Conference. Delegates conference it's only the delegates conference that can amend the party constitution. National Council cannot amend party constitution.
Okay, Mati,
it's conference that can determine it. It's a conference in your amendment conference in the best when the amendment becomes operational.
Doc, my was here, Becassa. Yankopon so and cow ho a Siedo Kukru and Yeneno Ekudin Common 107.1 Sweeney defending and indefensible. Please, why is the guy so impatient? Good morning, Kojufianu. That's an opera on so I join here. This is part of the agenda setters. Also, made the interest. I'm asking relevant questions. Na mentiasi and say mandate and yediama a group B from polling station kopim national chairman. Ye to abano so ye tuni nyina enti duru ba bi na ye be yi bi de afrim akoye wo election na eja bi di ato ho aka se ye conference a ena no ye be decide. I mean de entiase ya no ye de wo hen
Brian
teacher
men kan sembi
ka
Joseph nuanom no na omunim se ton omuton Joseph ana be ma ne daye na bamu a ankoma anton Joseph ton omuton no nyina ye ne ho ahi se waso daye se obeba be di omuso pani so ahu enje sa na te de de bia o na asoso daye na ya chechire ayuo na ayuo no we memene we ni ade enti de me hono ne se onyankopon ne si hene na se dem di kankae no se na Joseph nuanom no enim se ton a omo ton Joseph no mom no akodu Potiphar efie ana bemma Joseph daye no abam mu abedi omo so na mpo makọ omo anim akokoto no a ankoma anton no na bonsan num se o hye Judas Iscariot mu emo yi Yesu ama eme yakum Yesu ana obia obedi Yesu Kristo adi no obedi ne mra nsem so no wako heaven e obro no bonsam entime nko heaven hobia kwanko hye Judas Iscariot mu sansem mienu we
eyam yensampo won obra na omo bo Yesu so asenuam no omo bo aboneyefo mienu bi nso ka ho
oba akọ
se wura wona so ye Yesu no a je wo ho
na jibi
ba akọ ho so ka se wo de wonsuro nyame yen de ye bone so akatua ne enya papa idie onye bone bia ho stress Yesu se wo kọ wahene mu aya aka me hwa it is said nipa no so no munum se ombebo na su ana ode se ombebo na senuam ama hwa wanya nkwaje a ka ho so manye
enti medie ne ekoso bia no onyankopon breso a wo ema nipa da sania opa techene hye botom fa no wura po ase kotu amana wo ponase na fa ne hyem said ye tie bia no onyankopon beyi na apie enti me se eye agenda se eye eden Joseph ne daye no ebebem bra me de makakasa kwa kakasa bubu ano
me hu sen krofo ahase a wo fra asem no yes rekeke okay 107.1 swini komodo beka
of I say I was say in treaty party constitution no ene ensem almost set ya to hono say I say ye nyina ne ye yemfa we mra ye nya botire tie wo
rough stop talking to the
said ye na all can
he's provoking us
said na all can the conference na se conference ne ye omunyina na ekwa kwehia that is the party hierarchies na ekwa kwehia na omaye amendment ewo constitution nti so omaye amendment ni wi a then ho na ebeka sade we yemfanya adwuma we me yemfanya adwuma we nti say yante baabi omu free no omu set saa we nyina so omu conference omu koje saa ne mane ntumu a yebetimi aka nsem ne bebre but na omu as party members in hierarchies no e ko set say at the conference ye di wetum at the conference ye nyi wetum at the conference ye di wetum e dey say ne mo be gyatu mo nyina ne ba eno no mo ba be ye adwuma e wo party
me no omo ye adwene wo saa kwan no so but baabi a entiase ni ne say ada na omo choose a date for polling station na die na omo antwan ma conference na decide what honest
Matthias
ada na omo decide no na omo san decide president say omo decide the aka no say conference polling station is different from constituency executive
senka polling station for kwa emre aso a na omo ye de anko bi ani enso ye
even Dr. C Edukra kan say omo me busa no direct question say omo wo ho no adan ye bi agya bi no say party mpanimfoɔ no kwan so ɔmo take side decision ɛno yɛ one na yɛtɔ so bio na ɔmo kora ɛwɔ hɔ na meka ho asɛm na ɔmo time no nso yɛ na mbusa nsɛ na ɔmo time no nso yɛ a why are they changing the police station for because police station for no wɔn mu nyinaa no mandate no ɛyɛ ade korɔ enti ɔmo kɔ change police station for no nko anso ayɛ deɛn ɔho asɛm no womfa fa baako but ofa na ɔde ha siani na ɔde ha siani na wahwɛ sɛ enti aseɛ ɛne adwene ɛwɔ akyire no ɛyɛ kama na
enti ɛkɔ a ne yɛbisa sɛ police station wɔ dan hɔ no ɔmo korɔ mo adwuma ne sɛn
yɛnya nnu ɔmo adwuma ɔmo yɛ yɛ kwan yɛbɛfa so ayi ɔmo no ɛne hia
because also timi understand the polling station no na adwuma a wɔyɛ ɛwɔ dan hɔ ansa na wahwɛ sɛ yɛkɔ yi no yɛde foforɔ aba no foforɔ no wɔbɛyɛ dɛn
babra ya me aha no me ha ne sɛ ɛba ne sɛ wɔde nhyehyɛ bi ba na obi nhyehyɛ ne fa ne ho no ɔnte aseɛ na sɛ ne nhyehyɛ ne fa no mpo ne bo afu na ɔka biribi a yɛsɛ kasa bɔkɔɔ ɛsanka abufu wa nti ɛsɛ wo na wo den hyehyɛ no aba na obi nti aseɛ no wonya brɛ ɛkyerɛ ne mu dan sɛ
da be sɛ buga so no anim sɛ ade no yɛ na ɛnyɛ nti
buga dan sɛ ɛbɛkɔ akɔyɛ sɛ da bi no ade na wo kyerɛ obi ɛnora sɛ wotie ya vet ne ɔmo yi lawyers ɔmo kasa wo yɛ fidie so nyinaa bobɔ mpanimfo ne bi din sɛ interpretation of the law no ne ade lecturer baako ɔkyerɛ ɔmo ade ya nominate no ade na setie den but he made it simple for everybody obi a akosua sa ade na yɛdan ɛbɛte ase enti bi a me susu sɛ ansɛm no aba no enipa bebre nti ase wɔho but ade baako a mɛsen ase ne sɛ etiefoɔ no ne obi a supporters enya abotere anhwe yi a enema no bi party no ankasa ne omayo no bi ebetumi ama party na opposition ache enti esese obia enya botere na enkyeremu bia nso esese mpanimfo no de man krofo te ase no omunya botere enkyeremu.
This man Mr. Siedo is irritating us. Seriously, he lacks communication skills. Unya no ho abotre. And this one says this Dr. Siedo shouldn't be called to explain matters at all. Nana Buje eyeso no so ba be kire nadwen na his impatience is legendary and his interest has rather clouded that of the party. We are not kids and have been in this party since 1992. He shouldn't come and then bulldoze his way with his doctorate title. He rather has an interest, so must be aware. We are discerning minds of following what's brewing in the pot. If he has no guts to answer questions, he should quail back into his quail in submission. Okay, Nana Bujemedasi. I will train the top people can have their way, and the down people will have their say. Okay, redu buahe also yedasi. Se wa journey. Pasolo, I will train. You see, the kind of people we have in the party. Let me tell you today, if they bring Dr. Baumia instead of Honorable Ken, the party will face doom in 2028. They can take the horse to the river side, but they cannot force it to drink water. I and my family will not vote for the party in 2028. Should they force Baumia on us? Ike and Eddie way by here. We shall continue to pray in earnest to our Lord God the Almighty till our positive dream become a reality in the name of Jesus. Any evil scheme to undermine our honorable Ken will be nipped in the mud by the Almighty God. Ohene Medasi say also ode o text message aba. The man has exposed himself. He's fighting with you. We the listeners, Pasolo, Francis, I want me pet. Charlie, me pet is an pay. Lengthy one, and watch your honorable. Please help me understand this. I will be going into an election again as an executive, and I don't know if I will be maintained or booted out. but I'm being given the chance to select a leader for the next administration, which is yet to be formed. Does that make sense? Don't our party executives know that it may be difficult for us to chop success if the next administration comes and their vision does not align with the vision of the default leader? Why must our national executives NEC have to change the party's normal modus operandi by conducting presidential primaries before electing executive at the constituency, regional and national levels? As a grassroots executive, I also support the call by some well-meaning party faithful that NEC's decision should be reversed. Francis Ewo Mepe in the Volta region and Odi we by Abutre. Good morning, Opening. You know, because of personal interest, the system is not transparent. That is the problem. If we are honest and do the right thing, there will not be any problem. NPP full soldiers own the party, not the NEC. Nana Prempe Ewo UK. Jerry says, so why AB? What prevents the National Council members from waiting till July 16th to make the amendment? Asem Beba Debi. Cosmos Kofiapia. Want to protect some candidates. The elders want to protect some candidates, but it will not work. Like I said, I will not stand for the polling station chairmanship again, but I will stand and we will vote for Honorable Kennedy Japan. Okay, yeah, that's it. Sylvester Sari says, I've not heard what General Secretary Justin Kodia has said, and I pay my friend or one family friend will be na or line so maintaining camp. I will want to know what the party has done with Michael Quay committee report and how what they have done with it has informed the roadmap to the flag bearership contest. Examples: what done on the committee report, objective set, strategic work steps developed to address all issues and concerns, budget prepared to finance the various activities, communication set out as a special segment, that plan and specific responsibilities clearly identified and indicated. It's not too late to go back and then take a second look at things if they have not done what I am talking about. Good morning, Chief Examiner. Medase say also ode aba. Around that table called here.
Yeah, be a book.
Okay. The messages in the doors about Metio Kakran I'm assigning and I'm into.
No, and I have enough time. I'm going to be here all day.
So
this is about constitutional matters. This is about
no all days. Oh, bears or
we have record TV. And I'll be passing the pain any because what they do what you are doing when you finish we talk.
My enkasa or more with the bachi no me ba be kenkan e dia ama mo fa nche me messages no do so kan bia no abrek akranti cancer yanku ani
yo edi kan no ma me fa enchia ano ni kan bia emma yetiefo
cancer mesro ma menti we mfiri ho sanse opani ne ye inform no ama se production afre no dadanti ma ye ne no eni nkomo ora Dr. Samuel Adeboaten eye General Secretary the Principals of Colleges of Education of Ghana, Atebubu College of Education, a whole NOA principal. And I'm in Komo Kakra, Penny Atisano, Yentimi in Chania. Open here, more channel pay.
I do so many.
Now, what to say?
The other money yet in ye.
Okay, yeah, that's no pay. Yanyan and Tiasa more can say, ye nom ye ma ye no more. More yetro mo ade na mo feed o mo say mo be mo aduane ba ko pe mo prensa no asem be na aba
yo minya me da yam se asem bia amaye na sika ye de enu aduane ma wo mo eno ne ye ka se enso aduane ba ko mpo enso na nke yetumi anu aduane miensa ya boka besina ye ka no de bia ekonenim ye ntumi nkoso mmoka mu ho enti omo allowance aban de ma wo mu omo tibi mayen wo calculate a 8 cedis de bia na ye de aduane ama wo mu anopa awiane anwumre saa 8 cedis no entumi nya aduane anopa awiane anwumre sɛbi aduane baako mpo nso wodi bi sɔto ɛna watumi ayɛ enti no yɛntumi nkɔ so mmɔka nti yɛpɛ sɛ yɛte yɛ ka so na kyerɛ sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ realistic ne no aduane baako ɛma wɔ mu da biara instead of mmiɛnsa nti asɛm biara maayɛ
na mode mmiɛnsa na ahyɛ wɔ mu a na mobɛte so yi ɛmfa yareɛ korɛ mma
menua na sisi yi nso no sika no nni hɔ a yɛde to aduane no yɛnyɛ dɛn wahwɛ ne saa sɛ wakɔfiri obi ɛmo bag wontumi ntua ayɛ wofiri mmiɛnsa na watua baako na bosomi ɛbɛba wafiri mmiɛnsa na watua baako bosomi ɛbɛba wafiri mmiɛnsa na watua baako mepatwɔ sɛ wo na wotɔn mu no a mesaa ba bio a wobɛfiri me
principal obabio ebe den but yefri he ne aduru ha yi
miam say asem we kura Ghana fo aso mu twene tintintin enya asem e wo se enka ye twene tintintin sa because me kosu bisa se sebe anopa wo kotoko mpo adi wa abonten a wo be spend this Oba one minute aduane adi oba oku school or primary school ana DHS ana even SHS or a day student one man aduane adi ofia anopa wonim say enumere obefia obese adidi onu mpo oku school a wo ma ne sen wo ma ne HCD sana na say be mpanimfo te say college students wo ma me HCD say me fan fidi na anopa wi enumere na me say 8 no enso aduane baako mpo but me mia mani di anu aduane baako e wo se nka mo boy abaso mpo na se de ye twe asemi tutu ne sre ne na basa ase ye ni Ghana ha minia ya sho mo mprensa eye no kre emre bi etwem na mpan se 2018 ho baby ni eji 50 pesos ya ji 50 pesos a besi 2023 ene ye ka se enso bio de bia ye boka enti ye ntumi gidi ye ne omo kan ya nkwara na ti ase se omo de 1 cedi 50 pesos e be ka 6 cedi 50 pesos no 2024 na akoye 8 cedis ye se sika ne nso ya ka in fact 2024 kra nka ye jaye duane ne no akora at bad news but because minister no frɛ ye ne ye kan so opa ye cho ye nya abotre ne ade na ye gya akire die nti asa Ghana fo nyina refi se 2024 no ye ka se aduane no kora ye ntumi no abio aban fa sika ni nyina ma wom enti no na me anim no kure ni asa mo obo ye na mo abra yesu aka mami 80 se me fan feed adult 3 times daily
but
sabe aduane ne nya Ghana dwaso ne ton
principal we be kan say nipa do dɔɔso a cost no wo form nti because o mo dɔɔso nti no o di bi be sha na di bi a sha ye be so
you enti wo person kire me se me ma nipa 1000 na me ma 8000 Ghana cedis se fa no aduane anopa wie nwumre ma nipa 1000 na wo 8000 no betimi di ano a me person o yi eno ano ma
na se 8000 de
8,000 Ghana cedis. Odi inu aduane ma nipa 1,000. Mpenin 4,000 anopa ewia enumre. Pese o chem so betimi aya.
Principal that wo 8,000.
No, me say nipa 1,000, nipa 1,000. Me ma 8,000 because obi are 8 cedis. Nipa 1,000, me ma 8,000. Fanu aduane ma wo anopa ewia enumre. Wo betumi ana? Question am bisa o.
Principal, it depends on the aduane crowd dey no.
Oh, okay. Enti aduane ben na obetumi di 8,000 anua ama nipa anopa ewia enumre. Wo be sa 1 week because every week you be ma 8,000. Now one ama nipa 1,000. Aya na to de bia mo kasa. Mentumi hu where you stand and who you seek to please. And you must say,
no.
Politics free.
Doc, principal.
Patrol me, but because Obi me interview say ya.
Me the and some na me busama Omanfm na ate wase o.
Otutu ni awope. No the aye poster, no the aye flyer, nam social media. So ya mouse ka se fire aduane ma nipa wo se wo mo dɔɔso nti. regardless of the amount, it will say sika ne so a. No wa bisa say aduane no koto wo he.
Utie me ye na principal sa utie me ya me say obi beka say mete ha busa nsem ne mo manfo mo etie ye nti ne ebetumi aba obi adwem say na say bia nipa no omo dɔɔso ntie ma o say yanti na obekirem so omo dɔɔso say de nkirem no ba na nya me ma adwene no no
ayo mateme das asem no ne say yes say ye pese ye nu aduane ba ko a esan say omo dɔɔso nti ye bulk cooking nti you bet me I no 10 cedis per head.
Me gili say me kura wati bi da wati obi aka mo wati da say bulk omo dɔɔso nti no.
E na me so me kire omu say do omo dɔɔso nti no. Say ye pese ye realistic enu mpokura no. Ye keka ye yi cost ni bi free mu. For instance, there me no wo kan say me ye no aduane ba ko a ye be use 10 cedis no. E ye foodstuffs. Any, if you like, spices, ne nyoman kwan ye costia. Ubenya 10 cedis because you are doing bulk cooking. Be awo no edi anya nipa 1,500, and a nipa 1,000, and a nipa 100, and a nipa 800, and so on. Enti no say wo ye bulk cooking. Now consider foodstuffs. Fani say ingredients now de be ye aduane no kwan. You will need 10 cedis to be able to cook for these people in bulk. Ye yi nyoma ni bi afim e bobɔ so akyerɛw nyoma bi te sɛ gas a wode bɛnu aduane nyoma bi te sɛ nsuo nyoma bi te sɛ electricity nyoma bi te sɛ casual staff a wafa wɔn a wuti ɔmo ka ama ɔmo aboa ama yɛ aduane saa nyoma ni nyinaa ye yi afim ɛne deɛ keka ho ne afa aduane no nko a you will need at least 10 cedis per head to cook for bulk people. Mon fe caterers na mon misa wo mo se ne ye kan ye boa. But ase se de me kan ye no Ghana for bibia ye pese ye no politics nti. Ade we nya politics asem. Enya politics asem. Ama me 8 cedis. Me si 8 cedis no. Anka enso aduane no mpo but me mie mani de ye aduane ba. I'm saying Ghana for what you say. Your students here are working. You need student leaders over the years. You know more analysis. You review menu. Ediane ni yensi sem. Ediane na ha. Ediane ye yusu nentwinam. Say yenya no face. Say kura yenya no kosia. We have been doing that over the years. Any student leaders net tenase ni yes ade ni nyina. They themselves acknowledge say tikano isa. And so, the best we can do is to cook one meal. After me, yeah, I bear asem you already uncle. Minia, Eddie, Yamewoko.
Ebe MPB ama master so say na the principal be finish me. Principal baby just school feeding say ye no mo di nkomo omo de so mo CD as if I aduane ma akwada chese nsem no woti ase a enye yi enso ne ye wo mo ha no nti say abepim say mo be na dey opani
so the dey kan ntimi kan school feeding
no men kan say kan omo asem me na me kan say omo sika say enso
asem a anka me be kan rumo
say mo be na dey
oh say dey ya communicate ama ye man say omusika na efi wo mo alawa no mu na wo mo de mayen ebetimi anoa aduane baako enti se me no kase wo mo aba school wo mo campus no ye ne wo ma ye meeting time be no mo pe aduane ni me college wo mo so wo mo pe na wi 2 o'clock enti wi 2 o'clock na ya se wo mo aduane na wo mo didi asem asa enti no ya manu ya mo ma che se musika no say na akosi say ni ebetimi di aye ye ni o matena se aye hu meeting amomo hu e ka aye bo e ka ede akiri ya momo hu ni nyina ene ya ka chom te di ebetimi aye ni say ye be ma 1 meal a day enti wo choose mo na mo bi di aduane no mo choose time a mo pese ye no aduane no ebi aduane krokra ye no amamo ye ni o matena se a discuss ya ye timetable Monday be di week Tuesday be di ene o mo na tena se yes ade enti as we speak, we are implementing it. There is no problem. There is peace on the college campus. And me, honestly, Ghana for yesterday.
Mamenti we ase.
Quality.
Ese ba mamenti we ase na eba e mo abom panimfo a omo diska na ma mo amane yese jese na mo aye na
me pacho ya bo mamane.
No ono omo se de omo age atum.
Oh ya mo letter nya reply but ya bo mamane.
Oh okay. Na munya reply nka mo ntwen kakra kopim so be reply.
Enti yenjai aduane no ana masa.
Asem na bisa.
So ka say yentwen a yentwen no na me bisa o say sisi a wo de supplier ka wuntumi ntiae wo se wan fa sika ma me ma waduane enti so wo 8 cedis a de 8 cedis no beso na wo de kwota be ye aduane na sisi yi a wo se yentwen ni nti reply say yenti reply na ye bi school yenye den ma ye mo aduane ana se aduane no yenye ne den enti am say I was saying in I na you woman. Emwedin pa. Enti I was saying you bibi near the save college. Said what you want now to say. Suppliers the college is a organ in our court, yeah, but to two college buildings in near Tonga. That is a now becca. Enti no Miss Ramu, Mumma young shast them not said yet here.
Principal Mamma no yes, asemfo fro bia ba ye beba Dr. Samuel Adeboatin General Secretary the Principals of Colleges of Education Ghana ono anso na ye principal ewo ye Atebubu College of Education na ye kone no edi sankomoyi ne omo kan se ba bia aduro no the meal miensa omo de mayema no sika de mo omo edi no enso nti omo no mo nyina ahia yese ba ko eno mo de ebe mo mo ora mo date na ye wo ye nkomo aye di dada ansa na opanini edi kan ene na akasa dada nti na wo se ye koti free ho ma awofo no nso te wo mo ho ase mami ntie o
yo edi kan no mami mfa enchia emma yatiefo ene yahwefo nyinara ewo Facebook na fi mfa enchia anonika bia emma Ajumawura Kennedy Ohene Japan na yenda nasi enra so for such a wonderful discussion oye ni wo Accra Technical University the Innovation Summit which I will go into detail later on. Okay. But the MPC anope me draw attention kakra to MPP for omutie and the general public. And they say, MPP, your constitution. Yeah, constitution, you know, I'm buying the roadmap procedure. I was say a fast one. Now, yeah, the two internal elections. Now, yeah, the candy for. Now, I'm about part in the constitution in the buying. Nema asumdue. Any kabumu eba party ni mu na ya enra ohwe meeting na omu ye the next meeting omu ye I also can MPP ni bia de say good na osu fi say ohwe discussion e course tina me pese because I'm speaking as a lawyer I'm not speaking for Ken, I'm speaking as a lawyer and also as a member of the party. Se bibi koso wo party ni mu. Nese ne koso no emwa party no enkabo mu. Emwa party no ekunimdi a some of us no. Yentra ho enye ani han. Emma no ensei emma no enye basa. And therefore ye be kire adwene se ne de bia ye kire adwene no yaw se emra biba na wo pese emra no osisamu a e wo se wutimi kire adekodi a na emra no ana ewo ho no na eya na enye emra no ade a na wo mra no mu a enye ti a wo pese wo yi emra no sa portion of the law no wo yi free ho no also with me say a dear way na eyentia na emoyenti ye free ho and nunti ye providing remedies na remedy na ye provide no enu sunie na remedy na ye provide no eba say na beye empuntu a edibeba mu no you have to lay it bare enunti untimi enka say ubesisa bibi embra untimi nkyere adekro na o sesa no boni ana adekro no ye
the enti a wo sesa no
ninti a wo sesa no since the birth of MPP if you notice in banwa e kwan ben ye fa so to yaba eyi ye flag bearer eyi ye MPs eba polling station eba electoral your friends coordinators eba constituency no leadership eba regional leadership empo eba there since the beginning, since the birth of your party no sign the yes no and it's also was some bibia o suggest say some bibia and also to be clear adikudia the existing procedure acquire fasuto no adia eya aboa yen enunti a opesa oye den osesano. Now if you are not able to tell us, identify the mischief. Seriously, identify. If you are not able to identify the mischief, how do you provide a remedy? And see, there be a two about party the more. You're too free the grassroots polling station. First number your friend 5-5. We are near 2 coordinators, electoral coordinators. We are near 2 constituency executives. We are near 2 regional executives. And the flag bearership race. No, always it has been competitive. Competition, the flag bearership race, no. I don't know be a chat war, na be also and any easy. There was a time when the 17 competed. Still had the existing procedure no and bubu. And the 17 competing and eventually not go for the emerge as the flag bearer no. Ya mubu no. Yankasa ye topsy turvy ye capside at the end yankasa ye yes at the end. If it that time, why now? Why now? What I say now the issue you know they say Bibia a core into the very fabric, a core foundation of the party. Bibia a tibima foundation of party no ne fapem no etibi e sheki no.
Yeah.
Say oh yeah, yemfa or shell so, yemfa abrika so, yemfa popo bibri so, and come into a conclusion with less than 24 hours, less than 8 hours. You can't just come to a conclusion of Bibia, a betimiama party no foundation, amadi of how about party no. That's the reason why some of us we need to come out as men of the party to speak against certain things. Be a echoes of party no. Not party 24 times and but be a no. It is not about individual interest. Now, neck in general. So we read the MPP constitution in area. We say neck in a one, to bring stability to the party. Neck. Omo juma nyina say mumma party no enkabomu embrem. Mumma party no fapem enyina ho. It is not the responsibility of neck. So on bay 2 anamon bia a be breaking the party, a better the party no. So neck folks. So mu take a decision bia. Yeah, a be caught into the foundation of the party. Mu here enough time to deliberate. You don't rush into conclusions. You need enough time to deliberate. Now how come say you talk about Empo Senior Frank Davis? One more suggestion on the buyer no. One more suggested say Yendi can't flag barrage first. Yendi can't presidential elections first. Almost say, and I have the report now. I'm going to read it thorough and speak about it from today forward. And almost say, Muma Yento presidential and flag barrage race. Yento no early. One more can say Yento first. yento no early na ansa na yebeto no early no ye make sure say all the internal elections from polling station to electoral coordinator all the way to constituency regional etc say ye nim tetemre so no say ne nim tetemre so no ye make sure say ya to all the internal elections na wie ansa na ya to do betu franka ama party no ansa na ya to no so aba de omo kan ni say ye to in term
the our constitution because I think the constitution provided say as an opposition party also to a you internal and 2 years and sana until was early no either dance 2 years not the amount
within the 2 years
it should be within the 2 years hey
within the 2
okay
years.
No one suggest your crowd was somewhere March yet too early to make sure say all the processes yeah, who sit down here, who to foundation, and say about the blocks not bem, and say what to the iron rod shape of lentil level, what 12 years, so before you put the superstructure that up, what bosso IBBA. And that is the suggestion of Frank Davis committee, you know, for the reforms. So young tune in term, but I said yeah, better.
Professor Michael committee, no.
No.
Frank Davis
of
okay.
the Constitutional Reforms Committee.
Okay.
Yeah, to Prof Kwe say let us do expansion. Yem buy college yem BM na obia nyamu enwura na yen increase numbers no na nipa ye be yi wo mu nyina be ba no e be ye enipa grassroots party ma edono no omo pedo sa nipa no omo ene be decide it yem BM no so no ebi because oh the 5 no kro yen fa bi nyani 15 yen fa 10 yen fa nyani 15 ebi si yemba all they spoke about all this yemma all former friend say former MPs former constituency executives etc omo nyina emeka ho bi na yen to aban just to open up yemma omo beto aban decision making process no yem biem said the be few friend say katia ni people be and the better here and now almost akoyi who should lead the party therefore open it and the Frank Davis committee say okay great yento flag bearership race no do betu Frank Amaya no yento in 10 but ansani e betu no you make sure say all the internal processes no yeah you betu the the make electoral etc e dey ba be see you aturi nyina wie say na be here we superimpose the presidential and the candidate at warm so because originally you form the base abroad ya ba anyway e been see that in the history of MPP say you be suggest say you two way adie be the ba se kire duma se right e dey the ba Mampo Jamasi atumpan anay e dey the ba Mampo Jamasi ana agro Jamasi e dey the ba agro Jamasi yes then the bar grow Jamasia a tumpai ane. Yeah, all of a sudden, for the people's parochial, and in fact, yeah, perceive Bekasa too much, but we are just telling them, say, whatever intentions that they have, I dare be also protect it, one more personal interest, Mr. Secretary, JFK. And the existing executives, yeah, move office no. Whatever interest you are protecting, and yet the interest of the party. Mutuana muka, muya nyamupe. Yanumuna ya woha ye members of the party no. Ya ye wo party card no. We will not sit down unconcerned. Say mube take decisions via M1 party no. The collective interest of the party should be paramount. The collective interest of the party should be paramount. Now, we could take a decision here as you say here. Now listen to how funny this whole thing is. Mo preso mo yeah. Yes, mo preso mo can nay. Yes, nay. How do you decide? Say, women have and now women have. We are also yes have it. Nanka idea is so important. Yeah, bring it about constitutional amendment. And the constitution MPP is a creature of law. MPP. And yes, you fit and you won, and Mrapon and the war MPP party. And so what change be do Mrapon more? Yamfa, American change no. And the Yamfa, yeah or nay, and they decide here. We have to vote physically. Mufantum, near vote. You are your kind of your say, you didn't do that. And who are you fooling? Who are you fooling? Not more, yes, sir. I feel must say this. But do you also know what here for? Set up a year to abano. A bit of walk out. What would no. A bit of walk out. Very important people walk out. I don't want to mention their names.
Because no more bonyo the course on so.
I'm bonyo the course on so.
MPP.
What I said, I walked out. Almost I said a year then. And somebody like minority leader no musano. Somebody like Brother Champion no musano. I didn't think the omokasa ni breso.
And the man in Queen, Namikra mini hokra. We are questions. How can you do polling station? No one can finato.
Yes.
I mean, idea again.
No, it's impossible. And we are going to make sure, and I mean my words, said this one intentional will not materialize. One intentions will not. Now, whatever plan that they have, no, there's a bus of more. Again, the church say, Mo, you better abanamamo. And then the church said, Mo, you better abanamamo. Oh, and the Constitution is about peace, it's about transparency, it's about accountability, it's about the rule of law, freedom in development, and people. Bute, crowd, Bute. He wasn't even given the chance. Tama yebe kase. Bute in trouble. Na say no. And the better be sorry can say. Oh my Bute and your chairman because afford it. Petitioner back. So I'm making a statement. How do you do that? And the party won't be chairman for Titi won't be. And some one more cover party no. And then near more Mayano. I know that you want to suspend the war. Then you are talking about suspending Bute. And I am a Phoebe. And I'm fast look at the booty. Okay, chair. After hot arguments. Yes, chair. Very interesting. There's a NEC committee, identifying non-members of NEC. Ebekaho. Ladies and gentlemen of our party. Nia air Koswano and yet. Now, we are sorry, and I say, oh, and I'm that no back party. No. Party in Kabumu. Party in Konkai. Koswo party no and what kolonti yen tra ho ema ekro ento ya ofasi enantini na yen kasa yemia yebemia. We will make sure that we speak the truth and stand by the truth till the end. What I say, and you go and do all these things and then you are rushing people all the way say Congress. So you can't even put me in jail tomorrow. It's the Congress that will decide. Say you go on the Congress and say. Why do you do that, Mr. Kodia and the rest and the gang? Why do you do this? And the party I mean, you have one vote. Me kwakudate. Me were one vote. Me mami or one vote. So don't sit down there and do any mabia. Emwa party no, Emma party ni Enkoso. We no go sit down, let them cheat us every day. This is the moment, this is the hour, this is the time for us to speak. And we are speaking, and we will continue to speak. And Nuti, they can say, I am so volatile. You can be volatile. I ask Kosia, maybe a party that do Yaniabre, Yaba, a year fairness, opposition. You hear Kabomu, you hear Odo, you hear Sepatino, you bet Gina systems in our honor. What the Constitution says, we obey what the Constitution says. Now you're making sure, sir, we follow the Baye Biano through the rule of law, the Baye Bian a constitutional. Na party ni afa into a afra.
Kansas Obekaya. Omo kan say ye beto afri esoro na aba fo omo kekan ya aha na omo ahye dade polling station dey no abetasie omo adwen say ye kan say ade won we ne ye kan say ɛne ɔmo a wɔhɔ ne nyina nkɔto a amanfo bɛka so ɔmo mpini o nti ne mo yɛn kase yɛbɛto police station deɛ nansa
ɔmo ayɛ sɛ kutere bini no ase kutere ba yɛn no yes ɔsi let the sleeping dog lie ɔsi no the dog is wide awake this dog is wide awake yɛn no yɛbue yɛn ni gbegbe
wɔn man nkorɔfoɔ predict mu anabɛm
almost started this thing about 6 months ago and the Paul started this. And I spoke about this. Time I know more thank you to all. And because the thank you to all no more na Paul no baby we never saw the Paul. Or buy no ayra on other places and meet chairman. And the show what dream with their SC right or the show and we told people long time ago yeah Obeka interview with them no I mentioned this said this is the intention ni idea of person and lo and behold and ebemi now yeah kind of first and so Obeka yeah and you even called an abi man an abi to papa so what I say, you called it a bit. I'm referring people to that interview. I'm over granted me. We called it a bit and a bit. Oh, no credit. No credit. Na put on them. Yes, I do no person yo. Side no person yo. And next,
no credit. Me country was say, Mentias. How can that be possible? Bekaya.
Yes.
Gonna Mentias. Yes. Upe political power.
Yes.
A political party upe political power.
No.
It's
not possible. Ukaya said the dimasa and the esino. Yow, say who baby, you see idea. Or crammer who are or see wait, or cram no anything. You can't preemptive a month for preemptive strike. A month for say this is their intention, this is the step that they want to take, this is the roadmap. Almost some that they are deviating from the constitution, they are deviating from the normal, now they are being abnormal. Had there any party the omu can't need the omu ye that wasn't what your friend is saying Frank Davis committee, the legal team, that wasn't what they suggested. Or say you Tony early, but make sure say the internal elections send you him the dano. Ya ye ni na pepe one. Say the beya asubie beba. Say the beya party in kabomu ebeba. Yaw. Now we foretold people they catch them. And I'm say ye diagro. And na ebemu no. They will attempt to walk it, but inshallah, onyame woyafa. Edunti yehua yebeka. Onyame woyafa. Enti omma obunsam eni yesu kunim inverted commas begin and close. Onyame woyafa ntino yehunu kura na yebeka. We have been members of this party from day one, and if this party and the leadership of the party is moving out of the constitution, the leadership of the party will not be peace and order, unity, togetherness in the party. You be sorry, you be kasa, you be matie for any afefo ahunia koso mutirimu po eniema moyen emwaye. Now, Ebo party no.
Because I'm a Tom Adia Kakraba.
Tom Bra, we are some about what honorable did Ebo. Ebo honorable number all can't send part what how to use innovation, how to use invention, how to use positive mindset to transform our life and the nation. We will talk about that.
Maybe
they should stop what they are doing.
I mean Tom Adia. So okay, your coffee formation.
At the panel, coffee by was the 3 CP papa ebe boa efie bia aba mesi adepa de etwamuda wo de 3 CP egu so mu dware a ebe ho ban efi muamoa ho fa 3 CP efren so huru wanu anopa bia na ma wo se ho ban wonu aduane na eja ana esochie ehyewo a fa 3 CP efren so fifa so eno ano no wo hyewu wi a fa 3 CP efra eso fifa so na ebe boa obebre 3 CP ehye pimples ebompo ekro na ekumkro ene mrimu ya wonso 3 CP so de enye na wo stores BM Etufonko at the pharmacy and SGSSB and a shady more or Kanshi. Fred 0302 664 832. Kumasi at the pharmacy and we're doom and Hello FM and a penny moon. 3 CP. If you be here 3 CP Bambo. 7 range of products. When I'm for
Spanish garlic mixture and then the capsules. A boama moja dear for send when you pedianum ye.
3 CP. If you be here 3 CP Bambo.
Why fish? Some you would know. And my man who say I can once a moon. Who cast up a packet see no baha, none nasa tataya, or Casano didn't Sakatana. Anne, but we didn't say Sapapano.
Matilda Mocanina, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsules at aroma, and I'm a pomodressa.
Wow, why a nice Sankasa, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsule.
A woman bought your dear for Sunday with the Pedrianum. Now a boss is a bro, I want to chew hypertension, a tick or restaurant, will be a target to and temper. Gas is with yam, a macra, a mania moon of future crumina, a torch, will walk a water of Vienna, a friend and Hoyan.
Anti as a Spanish Jinko capsules, Hannah.
Spanish Jinko, and with the Nura, watch your free, Jinko beloba, and soya oil moon. And my wife, you must daho.
Martin says, I anti-aging, and I'm a good retentive memory.
Now you're turning him.
Antec Herbal Center for, and then the pharmacist can make an herbal shop. A painful about more money for them, because they would infuse you and come. FDA, IG, a gradient crap.
Ojambo, when you never fair. I don't mean the Diana. Then you meet me, deal. Now, me, Nimni, Hammy. And yet, you are not here. We have food supplements, you have vitamins, and minerals, Ashibuma, na boost immune system. Lanzarote Logistics, add the organic pomegranate juice. You have a fruit force pomegranate juice. And more common young thing. And my journey here, Juma ye, na fay, a bois juice from how would win. Sadans no more they cold milled seeds, Abba. Ah, near flaxseed, sunflower, pumpkin seed, chia seeds, and goji berries, Afranana. A source of fiber, protein, very high in omega-3. Yes, I know they are organic. Delivery, and Cramentum Herbe Beer are free. Number is 0539 982 593. 0539 982 593. Email lanzarotelodges@gmail.com. Lanzarote Logistics, home of organic.
Na I say what to say.
Mama, oh, tea upon kakra. Ne moment me say diane.
Entina me de front active. And chance any pepe mumia pepe bia. Wo dia wo mra ho aba no. Wo ye front active cereals. They are rich in vitamins, proteins and minerals. Fiber no omega-3 so wom e boa digestion. Every 3 years, equals 100 years. Obi atumi di bi na e main kama utumi di ni breakfast, lunch and asapampo.
Front active. Ebe boa pa.
The drink nso ni ye want diabetes. Ya de ye tua no ana one person etumi num bi. E na e want complete. Omanfm kan so tumi num bi. Na the test no jai oba normal main very nutritious.
And na Front Active Junior in so.
Front Active Junior ni formula no no. Enkoda wadi 1 ekosi 14 years. Ya wonu mutimi ni di year from no. Wodi ensure ana milk and mixia. Na wotima ni di. Na ni denti obenyiri fe. Ni nyina wo supermarkets and pharmacies. Dodoa at the Pharmacy Limited. Branch BM or Ghana from 0302 664 832 and 0245 915 254.
FDA aji ejodin kranto yato.
Odene honono.
What some membrane san or pebibia Jeffrey Horudo.
What for Tonchi herbal capsules?
Oh, and you don't quite obey aka bill. Tonchi herbal capsules for male vitality.
Kaneno na wa ho keka wo fam. Nanso me ho se ho ayedin.
Oh, me fa Tonchi herbal capsules. Ma pom dressing that them. In fact, how na me wono efri ho.
Tonchi herbal capsules.
E memma wodi mfiedum wa twede kronkwa na efa. Enye ma apemfo e ma wo mo money for nkwada wodi mfiedum ye no. Eye good ma me say.
Tonchi herbal capsules.
Our pharmacies, herbal and over the counter medicine sellers. Frequent Tonchi Links Limited. It was 0553 511 159.
Tonchi
FDA ajejwe nkrato yatum.
Spanish garlic mixture and the capsules. A boa moja dia fusani we nipaduanum ye.
Swakoton sase bi amalanga de fuata tawo. Emwo no senti wonto asase bia e enkra ha bi odia. Kwakoma to yam esanse. Admeko ba ko a ne sanse manso ni ho. Na langa de fo enta tawo. Eye Palacion Properties. Palacion Properties e won sase wo me abiti say. Shine Hills, Dodowa, Odumse, ena Abripukrum. Shine Hills and Sasino, Palacion Properties edited 20,000 Ghana cedis. Ma hoya na kopebito na nsenya. What the kind to 5,000 Ghana cedis? Wabama afi ema ne akano. What the chia? Ucha 5,000 no year. Wama kwan ema kwa Sasino so kwa wadwuma bi a wope. Sa ucha sikana wiya. Wasan echo 100 blocks ema ade twa wadwuma so. Ade esronko a Palacion Properties ede abeka ho kra ne se. Sa wasase da ho kwa upese osi dan na nso woni sika so aso dan na se na nso wakoka kwan mo bra wonye sika ento aso a Palaton Properties ani sika kramia bi aka bomu eye adwuma wo be ma sika e ma ade ato dan no so no ama emfi aduo no ama ade atua wo ka no nyina Palaton Properties nko a na wo be ma sa akwan nyai sa wo hwe Palaton Properties e chi akwan a wo Rich Junction Madina wo be Marina supermarket no na watwe mienu bi anso Palaton Properties ade Omanfm pensa asiato no bi ekofa kwa won sas no nyina e wo mo kohwe bi e wo bra wontua sika bia so pese won ankasa eye wo dan plan e ma wo na wo ma pe won sas no so ma wa ni nyina wo be ya ma wo e ma wo hunu se ampa adwumaku a wo to asase a edimu ene Palaton Properties Palaton Properties e wo homa edidi so iso 0551 499 919 and answer 0243 354 100.
3CP, if you be here 3CP Bambo.
Hey, wife, chef, someone you would know. And my man who say I can once a moon. Who can up a see ya no baha, none and Nasa Tataya, or Casano didn't Sakatana. But we are the same Sapapano.
Matilda Mokanina, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsules at aroma, and I'm a pomodressa.
Wow, why a nice Sankasa, Spanish garlic mixture, and then the capsule.
A woman bought your dear for Sunday with the Pedrianum. Now, a boss is a bro, I want to chew hypertension, a tick or restaurant, will be a charge of 10 temper. Gas is now yum, a macra, a mania movement of future crumina, a torch, will walk a water a Vian, a friend and Hoyan.
Anti as Spanish Jinko capsules, Hana.
Spanish Jinko, and no day in Nura, watch your free, Jinko beloba, any soya oil moon, and my wife you must daho.
Martin says, I anti-aging, and I'm a good retentive memory.
Now you're Tony Henny.
Antec Herbal Center for, and then pharmacies can make an herbal shop. A painful about more money for them, because would infuse you and come. FDA, AG, a gradient class.
Ade panono kofa bae wasan de 3CP papa ebeboa efie bia aba mese ade pade etwamu da wo de 3CP egu nsomu dware a ebo ho ban efi muamoa ho fa 3CP efre nso hohoro wanu manopa bia na ma wo se ho ban wonu aduane na eja ana enso hie ehyewo a fa 3CP efre nso fifa so eno ano no wo hyewu wie a fa 3CP efra enso fifa so na beboa obebre 3CP ehye pimples epompo ekro na ekum kro ene mrimu ya also 3CP so de enye na wo drugstores bia mu atufonko ade pharmacy ene SGSSB ene hwani mu okanshi frɛ 0302 664 832 kumase ade pharmacy e wadum ene Hello FM ene hwani mu 3CP efie bia hia 3CP bambo 7med range of products wonam boafo
Ghana Fui Franco Esa the electrical appliances for Frabejaswo washing machines, Asian women yopo, CCTV cameras, and need out clear. I be you know that. Saba mobile phones, this is iPhone, Infinix, Nokia, Samsung, any the account, anyone says receive now. Franco, and now bring the papa, ne water phone say Franco air conditioners, every 1.5, adequacy 2.5 horsepower, Samsung Franco TV, every 32, adequacy 85 inches. Franco, essential tabletop, double decker, any chest freezers, and change in a mahoden cry. He shall Franco Quabata be a benwo. Name of head office, a wada braka, one in Roxy Cinema and the Enemy. Friend 0246 422 338 in a 055 5939 311. Franco Electrical Appliances Papa. If he
shaping the nation, 107.1. Hey, oh man. Shaping the nation, 107.1. Hey, oh man. Shaping the nation, 107.1. Hey, oh man.
Ebusian for na mo ase azanto ansa na mene general manager beto aso no fa de obokrata na ba kobra
daily guide and pay the chance e dia mamo ne enkrata fa etoso miensa epipi wasemu e wo ha no pay aye bomu amane kakra e dia chona efoni eda ha e yera Justin Kodua no da ba beto mountain se nyame ya aduma afie be besimuni da bosumi na edi kan no nyame ya aduma sada no e na NPP amanyoku no be yi nipa won de ni be gina se so ne so aba ewo oman yi mu sara so ana ye free hot amonte so se baby omokwaje ntite wo suku ahodro mu no ye ntimi engraduate omo ma monte so e ma me ye adwuma no mo cheche mu kakra mo de to ndwa ene se esuku ahodro mo ade aba monte so no ya ade a omo ni twaka bia ewo adesua mu anampo se nkratasem bia ni ho a edi mu akoten no nti ana no pay omo so omo de nsem wei amonti sunta na wo ko suku a anu ta posifo yi kire se emrante maako miensen ya mo bo kronu yi omudin ene omofo ne abamonti so omo hwehwe wo mo enu tigana fo emwa no mutimi enya sa amrante no mo disikato so sempeni fotimi bua na pose gana fotimi bua na so munya sa akonfo yi a omo betimi so asort omo kakra enu so nsema no pay daily guide ediaba
okay Commodore ko anim kakra
Enesajo asa new crusading guide mo de aba monten ne aropei na ofa kratafo etoso miensa odiyera Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam ensumfoni abeto ha enkan na oyoso afo hwe sikasem eso ewo my Ghana mu na okomra se bedwam a woye ranking member edema the finance committee no ewo emrase bedwam na papa idi nsem atodwa woni yera akwadwo oponkroma a wono so eye deputy ranking nso akasa kire se ekuo bi from so fit a wo no omo ye nhwemu fa economy no eho se de oman no esikasem ne nyini ne kwan a wofa so aye ne niema etie no omo se Ghana 2025 ye wo mu yi ase aban obeteki edwano ye niema ma wa upgrade economy no enam panifo eche
say wa di say na nke pese ne Dr. George don fedi ho komo but e bra me mo chene be di san komo no
eno oka say saa de we yi a faithful e de aba no e cast out kakra twetwe aso esan say 2025 budget aban no e de ba na be ma na nya effect ewo so esan de omo de aba no ti panifo mienu akasa se wofa the new crusading guide obehu emu no krepa ene nsem asam panifo mienu e ka che say espakisam doubt ewo ensem omde aba monten so kire se aban no bia ne se wo kan we ya wo aban kroba ye nche aban kroba ye nche so ba ye nche ye no e ba ne se na afedi afetifo timi upgrade aban no ne economy no a ewo mu no ana se ede na aba ama ye hu san de ye hu yi enye previous government ne ma omo ye ye na timi ama agina na so a wo mo de di sa adwuma etesa e na mpanifo mie no akasa ede afa ho a the chronicle the crusading guide abomu chiremu ede aba
The Ghanaian Times and Amafei na kratafa to sudumi no mampani ene European Union no ayakasa no oche se eba won hihye ya hodo mu se sikasem ene niema ebeboa ama bambon se makoyi a omo hwɛ se ne nyina ebekɔ pepepe ase to da bi ya na efasene fa eno no de emeboa enti ne a ode ato wanim no na Justice Bright Mensa ena wo che se career magistrate no ya wo so ma akwanya sebe ya wo betumi asua de akwa animu ewo emra ba bi osua emra esukuru mo ma akwanya ahodo ewo ho na won so abo akwanu asa ahodo bebre so oba krata fa no a etos ne akiri ha no a krata na tikura na Omanfm ene aban epese okire se ayarehwe ene enuoma bia efa emoja ho no enhyehyɛ bi wɔ ho a enkoyi a aban pɛso ɔhwɛ na oyi ni nyina fi ɔsɛ de ɛbɛyɛ a ya na sikatua bi obi pemoja na ade a ɛno no obi yɛ afiri hɔ na ɛno aboa ma Ghana fo kɔpɛ apomden a wɔnsa atumi aka na ɔsɛ akuafo a wodu atosode ne nneɛma no ɛkyerɛ wanya enkyekire bia wade bɛboa wɔn na ɔyɛ maako mpem mmiɛnsa wama osuahunu ne nimde ahodoɔ ewukua adwuma mu a ɛno bɛboa ma wɔn ku a wɔyɔ no watumi akɔ n'anim nti the Ghanaian Times ne nsɛm wɔde ba akɛse ewu mu no ɛna mabobɔ so
azanto atew deɛ hin na wɔ hɔ azanto anya abotre ma fa use some microphone we na wo deɛ no emu ɛna hɔ papa teacher yɛn kua ni mza akakrata no baako
okay na story aka ho asem asa fits for no omo no me ba nti no de
asanto ayenko se yaka dada dia
Brian ne sisi e ko ne se we yo hwe na se galamsey yi wo so e wo ukru ana wo patemu ana mranti ana se memu e yo mo to galamsey o mo ba wo so attack ebi e na ato adanse hene anopei chronicle e ka ho asem akata fe to so miensa no benya bi akenkan wo ha sara so e na owura justice Dennis Dominic James Foni da ha no se Ghana ye wo mra bi a ne fa ba bi e ka se so obi di bone emu odu anampo se obi kum nipa emra no ma ho kwan se sa nipa no so ye tua so ka sebi na no no pani e kire se samra no nko ade no de twetwe na so kakra na ekoba sa na akoye se na ye agi obi nkwa ade afini se ma no pai wono so ache na dwen ade afa ho na ma memfa we nsu enwie e wa ha sei Supreme Court ajagefo e na no pai omo kasa mo ne Court of Appeal no mo se omo fi omo de kwa homigye mu e ye aduoson na sisi ano kame aye se amo pese omo de bi kan kopem aduoson num na no mu na pemfo yi e che se nya de e beboa na ase ne Ghana ha kran kamra mu no enka wo kwa homigem enfie de osia na ka wo de kwa homigem na nso mo kwa de omo de no waduosum a afi mo sapre edi bia ka ho a endu ada eyira justice dwumefe wo no ena din se wo nyina atugya wo che se wo dabi esa na entwe yi
Madam ase pa Victoria Obiya says this is called jandam or refer to Penifo no niema wo mo no Auntie Maggie says okay Auntie Maggie me da say Chifwani good morning now what to say Pasolo madika kan o message na dada and then Pleasure Palace also me da say why join me na enche na me ne ora mo date ba beto aso na esi wo Accra Technical University no eno na ye de ba beto aso me share mo bo se mo messages kakra ho na ye be hwa kan am. This one says the gentleman you just spoke to has exposed the agenda. You asked him a relevant question that he found difficult to answer as an executive elected for a specific period. Can you explain the logic behind NEC of the party having the power to quash the mandate of another executive member? Is this not contradictory? The MPP party has become unattractive. Why? Are they going to great lengths to support a particular candidate? Okay, so somebody is calling for Reverend Yenyenro. Reverend say court action. Yesterday began the end of MPP. MPP will collapse by the end of 2028. KK of MPP net we by KK Mijili say home common so course cancer. Yes sir.
Yo Nami
Technical University.
Yeah, before that, Nami share your friend is saying the background and purpose of Frank Davis committee.
Okay.
Yeah, the constitutional review. No. Only say in one of the recommendations, no say, sir, special electoral college na yes, a nipa no bro 5. I was here that second. Na yedi sunny so.
Yeah.
Na ye the top 5. Almost that particular ye free.
Okay.
Because yes, I na acquire say a deeper create or more power and be decide who the 5 should be.
Yes.
In our system, no.
In
free. Na afi yema obia. Yes, no uncle. Obi oha nipa na mo yi na free mo. Ebi ane no na majority of the people a pen as sadin omonyi for, and I agree with them.
Yeah, sure.
What I say, yema nipa ka create bi ho kwan na enko chinchi obi na enko ro nipa aka wan free o mabati to make a decision. And yeah, another pointer. Now me person who say next you know me another Kwakufado no count. He wasn't there yesterday.
I see.
Yeah. Another Kwakufado no yesterday. Now the question is, say share neck na say that Dr. Maudbo me account.
Yes.
And the decision as to this flag bearership you know mo ko no so e fa no ho bi me bo.
Yes.
Okay, into betimi atrem. But what about the remaining any pattern omo ko bi na almost side decision way form impose omo vote to kra na omo betimi abetrem bi as observers no almost hu ne ekoso they were not even there. Oh, I didn't hear you. We are party. There be almost around say on mind the chichere mo say party na ye nyina party. Yeah. But in the party, sometimes maybe one say mo yeah. Na mo person ye just sumdue be ba. Ye din kan be ba. Give others no so a decision na mo take fa corner. E be fa o mo ho no. E bi anka me ka say no next meeting am ko na mo say mo ko kan be about presidential primaries no ntino. Omo my expressing interest. The partner omo ko from my brother Bocha Japon to etc. Obia adenimo obia ya frefre mo metrem opoku mo metrem bi na mo nye just mo observe na mo hwɛ the process na almost hu say enkabo mu ye den. This how we build unity, this how we build togetherness. Na mo only just one person kotrem fine we part of it there. Now we could take all these decisions and say no. It is the bullying, Mr. Justin Kodia. It is the bullying, it is the intimidation. No, you started first now, and you no. And you don't expect. Say be from, it be free mobile. And it's a party ni call opposition. Now you ye TM for and kabom. Party ni call opposition. Near you never say ye back, near by yank power from the NDC folks. Now you taking Ghana beyond aid. Yeah, near Mama Brunya, a Juma a year. This is not how we revive. This is not how we resuscitate a party. This is not how we rebuild a party. This is not how we bring togetherness, unity talk. This is not how we do it. And the almost starting, I say, omunya kwai, no sit down to deliberate. Enough. And sana, omo de ba legon. You don't decide. Munko tutu anomaho. Munko tutu anomaho wo dem. Na mo begina boti mebusa ye sebe. Timamu for say abo ben ne kuta ana anoma no wawu ana wongu ye. Ye kaso wawu pe usi ye wongu yo. Ye kaso wongu ya no wami anoma no wawu. Is that what you doing? We are wise enough. And another parable. Say ye namu ya wuko nwurem. Na mu say edua bi wo ho. Na all of a sudden edua no ni hini no ehwe wiem na edua no ni emba no efense ni adahaba ni nyina ne branches ni nyina ehye fom a ubedwana na wonwane. This is exactly what Kodua and the rest they want to do supposedly. This is what they want to do. Say adia ye sit down here building from the foundation ye nyina ye nim since the birth, the beginning of MPP. Ye dey free form kakra e dey cost na dey mo pese mo capside no. Na mo dey for enye boja na betu winim. Any power now do 3C form now we mo enye boja e dey betu winim. Mr. Kodua enye boja na betu party no. Na
cancel dey haven't asked and say be fair and let's see who win.
Be fair.
Be fair. We are
talking about fairness. Be fair. And be fair. Say you ba na ye ka and go for and be fair. Election. Honorable Kennedy about fairness. And some tell me on carving trebe. Me and me dey madre as a lawyer, me dey madre as a party member, and I'm speaking my mind as it is.
You why nyina mama tia say omo ye fair can be win ade no.
Be fair. Enra until so yesterday. Enti won where adiena mo ye no. You don't sit back. Na mo chinchim ni pansa na yan sana mo chinchim first no. It will not work. It will not work. Enti mo tie me den mo nka say na me lawyer mo that say no. I'm speaking the truth. Because say enukure will set us free. Yen tra ho mo be hunhun yen. Yen tra ho mo be twe yakaba ye kawa emfa ya bati yen tra ho mo be emesi ye trase ema moja ntu party ni hwini na ni na num ene na sum. Is that what you want to do? We will stop you, and we mean what we are saying. We will stop you before you even start. And to Mr. Kodua and the rest, come back into your chambers. Munkoda na munkoda sumia so. Na munwi na mu say the buye is it going to help the future of the party? The buye and the kabum beba.
After do one inquire one way. The president go for contesting.
Ade. Number sorry, titi. I as what me tell make titi makai may he so rest in peace. Of a Kwabra Kwachi. Titi. He said, as one make and corner one asem. Ye must say who say, Sanko for Kwabra Kwachi Tiha. And the Nema Omuye a unconstitutional. May he so rest in peace, my brother. A uncle, I say he raw. Ewo Kwaman, stop Kwaman. Oh, na Otiona, Sadima we air coso, and a man party a two moja, a moja to him in a soon and in a noom, Musi the Trassi, a year near my ancet emphata, that Mopasa Nipa. Do you think of a Karakwachi? Bimpokra make us a say, and Ka Onkasasa, and Kabaya so vehement, a bear so loud, a bear so strong, a bear so wisdom, be womb, you will speak wisdom, intellectual discussions. Remember who said party no, you starting from baby and you call baby. You can't just come and destroy and shatter and ransack the party. And dear Ben na I I'm a for baby I didn't do a nibble and dear Ben na I we will not allow that. And so yesterday, Akomprako went to Ifedi say Accra Technical University. I'm a friend, so Umbra. Because technical institution, baby, you have vocation, you the entire Juma, we engineer, send up a Juma, and say Nipa be we school, the science, technology, and engineering. No more to Homunia Jumania. A Kwamben obe Faswa, Ubetimi, a year Juma, a Kwamben abe Faswa, one casa obe employ, na impono was why I employ, or before for Amana Bayer Juma. Yet the Biani baby school. Yes, you call ministries acquire Juma, a buying a man for cost strike, na man for you say, na man for you say. It's about time. Says the woo school with the degree that you have. No, a dear man also be to me a trust now be dream obey so innovative, creativity, critical thinker. Yeah, obey have a big dream in life. No, don't say you put what you be, never boa busu and a boa Ghana in general. That practical you never say. Practical because Ocean Nasemua, Ocean Fin, Colabrim, Ebisabria, and never be a Wayabia, no Ayabia, a generative employment, a degenerative all the way for Colabrim on the streets are Abyssinian. Honorable has the practical exposure, say, or how a business. And no, and Raya Kohono, in summary, no, them who say, or chair and mofra, make us a mofra, the students, any woman, any former alumni, a quanya, a fasu, a good asel. Na ugu asewa, o fasu yi empata, na se wuyi empata noa, sebi opa obe chibi aton, opa obe ton bi raw, opa obe tutu bino, e di ayen di opa obe yebi kobi. What I said, or chomo a quanya fasu yi empata. One chomo se, mumbajem patanwe. Muji biare no me tell kwam faswa mombewe so or chiro say as a business person obia we say there is something known as risk. You must be a risk taker. Say e wo so to binya kokodro ahobrasiemu na kasa ade we na me pese meye akokodro na wo de yes ade na wo hwe sika no so yie na wo hu how we building networks we benya good customer service what you say umfa ehu ene huhu a enya wo nema name answer be sanima we nyina no e wo se wo ho before you can innovate before be business bia no there is also something that oka ho asem a e bia madwum say you find a market opportunity gap e wo se wotimi identify opportunity bi e wo se wotimi say ha say da kwanya wo ha da tokro bi da na wo se bi bowura ho na metimi bia mu na ade a me pese meye no ana ade a meye no e ho ba mfaso ma me man ehun bam faso ma me community ehun bam faso ba miame ho sene be ya the needs of the market ube respond as a businessman, as an entrepreneur, as a technician, as a technical person ube to identify opportunity, the need of the market, then you produce or you innovate to satisfy customers' needs, to satisfy the national demand. And see, or chair and mofra no sanuma we nyina. No so bit me sanuma we nyina so ade say ahobrase wo wafa. Ahobrase no wafa no so no e was start free wadwiri mu. You have to have a positive mindset. Say, e was what mean abotre na osieska. E was what me set goal. Say, aha, na pese me tu anamo ekoduru. E was onya objective bi and that so be say I didn't person me. I was so nyasa. Now when we honorable say you have to plan. Planning. Oh, I was all planning.
Some Tuga says, after all the insult rain on this man, telling the whole world that he is nobody, you still want ahead to alter the electoral process. What at all are you afraid of? He's referring to Honorable Ken.
Yes. So you have to plan.
Tuga,
it's planning. You need planning. You need strategy. Oh, here's strategy. It's a strategy. I deal with the mayor, resource with the use cost management. I was saying, me share me seek a same way. It was cost leadership. I was saying, me seek a same way. It was me DBC. It was me invest. Me nyaku kodru. Na me courage. Me invest in these areas. Now, for you know, as you are growing, also want to me and you can also start take a kraka. Ucha coat according to your size. Tom Paboa, Onai, a bit me rebel. Now, for what Toboa say. That you move one day at a time. You move one day at a time. O spend the bino now the BC now we invest it. Areas are a beboa or man to be busa and say. And that was a very beautiful question. Say, and the all of a sudden enough yanka say Job told me say you lose everything that you possess. One of the students busa our question. Say Job told you lose everything. And the not honorable only share what we are say. As more catch on say. Tembia, you have a fallback plan. And all your business, you have to have a fallback in case we see we no maye. And a money house say ubi biampo a free one, sir. Baby, I will start free. And what say, was I started with Brasimu? You can always start. Or say in 1990 or buy a 12 blue abanu na no man in alcohol from a American. No man in alcohol. Maybe I know what do at that time. Or call back to US and started driving a taxi. So drive a taxi bill. And Hono decided to say, make a Fordham University to study economics, philosophy, psychology, etc. And Hono started free. And any pebiano, unlusu brain. Yes. And now, so according to Honorable Ken's theory of business, sorry. And in business, you can never have a business and there be an air cost through. Until almost economics business edition, it tells you say business is cyclical. We have the ups and downs, and therefore you have to have a strategy, a best sustainable in that business, sustainability and partnership, a best sustainable in that business. That would grow. And yesterday was a beautiful day. People came in their numbers. Professors Bekasaye, other ministers Ebaye, other business people, life, example. Besides, and the time we do honorable was just also used just practical example to cement all the theories. And in the they don't teach it or Harvard Business School. You cannot get that practicality or Stanford School of Business. You can't get that exposure or Yale School of Management. Unyano Ghana Business School, Legon Business School, Unyano UST Business School, Unyano any international insight. You won't get this practical, but honorable use in life, practicality, exposure within the context of Ghana and Oya Bofra, and you can also lose hope in life. You can do it. You can also onumpo if you starting from a sin dumping or drew a disco. Yebusa don't want me and say dumping. Now no also a sinful soup. Somebody from the crowd on a weak and feeble, poverty. Actually, or no crowd to me to me nanti from that level. And then step by step. Was it the national crading or said it a swap panel? Was it the national crading or said it a swap panel? I saw one very sad and torn with eager steps pressed on the way. Nothing or coca crack, and to reach where do we or follow ye dear. There was a time he fell, but sorry. And he was in the Ghana higher way. My bamun to two, Mumba to two, and Mofra, the youth Mumba to two. There was soon beyond when Yamiama would do much a dear. When you may amount skills, talent, or the amount of them, it is your determination and your ability. So, obey identify the purpose until you obey. We are saying, set yourself a goal, have a plan, have an objective, get a good strategy, And activity is to act, the economic activity that you create through innovations and technology. No, Honorable Ken say Ghana can never be poor. And y'all, not the Honorable Ken, no, but for me to go now, no, all that I'm saying is MPP is a great party. Yeah, we bring development in this country. From President Kufuor to the Kufuor, so Enyema Abaina Omoye no. MPP is the only party, what powerful social interventions. Say the bar, etimi kan Ghana ni nipa bibire biara. Enye se wo ye NDC ni, ana wo ye MPP ni, ana wo ye CPP ni, ana wo ye APC ni. Ye niema ye biara no. A spread or batan kesia sebe ni tidis eswa otimidi feedi obiama obianya no for enum. Enti Ghana is looking up to us. We are the hope of Ghana. Ghana must be first in our agenda. Ghana must be first in our thinking. And nunti mesrem penifo say de omu ye biara no. Womu nwe Ghana mabunu ho kane. De omu ye biara no. Omu nwe party no said party is the hope of this country. MPP is the hope of this country. The omuye piano, omuye who say, and yet every idea a better party the more, or what to party the more, or what to take Ghana, Mabru and us all, or what to party the more, or what to take country and lead us home. The world is looking up to us because we are the only country that is closer to the center of the earth. Ye on your mere shla ye. And to MPP penny for, and the more ye to Biarano. Ye who's a son of more ye to so. Let me be my Adventist now. So, Edin Kunim Diabema party nana. So, Edin Kabom Bema party nana. So, Edia Sundieva party nana. So, Ebema Ghana Edin Kunimwana. Into Miss Semu. Ahobrasiemu Empedifo Muntie. Namonshe Constitution no. The Constitution na can ebeboa party na beboa Ghana mine no. Mumma yendi so. Na yenyi peseminkuminya. Yenyi watibi wakame. Yenyi, I want to be a president at all costs. Yenyi, I want to be a general secretary no matter what. Yenyi, I want to be a party organizer, national organizer, irrespective. No. Yenyi free muni emuse hose. And nam party ni hudonti. And nam Ghana puntunti. And nam say ye pese ye come back to power in 2028 in Tino. Muma yentua na monwa ediasum due everybody a party no.
So me da say 107.1 suni ha ye Omanfm the one krata enu nsem na ye hwe na ye hwe se nsa be ka the honorable Joe say usua na ya ji ono nso adwene ewo nia esi ye no eho enche ye be hwe se be nya no ahoma so sanse nchiremu na ye gusua ye pe na ba bi ene nam sisi MPP party ampanimfo a wo mo enim de former Bekwai member of parliament asem na American the honorable Joe say usu yensa kanwa yebehwe na yene no nso adi enkomo no se de etie na wa hye no nso ede amame kai se wonu mebehwe the one krata enu nsem no ede ma no komodo asantoa na afi teacher ntwi na ebehwe the one krata enu nsem ma bra iguso a ye twen se yensa beka honorable Joe say usu no medam ho kito bi aba yensa kanwa pe straight away na ye ba be sen ako.
When you mefe, I don't mean Diana.
When you meet me, you now mean Nimni Hammy.
And yet, you are not here. We have food supplements, yeah, vitamins, and minerals, Ashibuma, na boost to immune system. No, Lanzarote Logistics, add the organic pomegranate juice, yeah, friend of fruit force pomegranate juice, and more common young thing. And my journey here, Juma ye, na fei, a bois some how would win ya. Sadans no more they called milled seeds, Abba.
Ah, near flaxseed, sunflower, pumpkin seed, chia seeds, and goji berries, afranana.
A source of fiber, protein, very high in omega 3.
Yes, I know they are organic.
Delivery, our incrementum habe beer a free. Number 0539 982 593 0539 982 593. Email lanzarotelodges@gmail.com. Lanzarote Logistics, home of organic.
busua eyi woni so de hu se obesi dan awafi mu ana ene na me kanfo Heart Builders Real Estate ede amawo Heart Builders Real Estate eyi dwumako a wono mu atonton ensase won ensase ni bi ewo Shy Hills Tripoli enafi Ningo Pram enije sema ewo ho ne se won ensase a ewo Tripoli ene Ningo Pram no yatete so ede
107.1 so ni high Omanfm mebo mama na yese ye ko na ya hwese yensa beka Honorable Joe Sewusu former bekwa a member of parliament na yene no edi enra mpanimfo ewo MPP party ni mu decision mko take ye na yepese edi ho nkomo kakra opani ye mo ache
ye
na o ho te say
na me adom ho ye
okay
ye jira na so de akoda bank kakra
ye da yankopon ase sa no pay ye frɛ wo ahoden wo ho no mpanimfo decision mko take ye no na ho nkomodi aba krom kakra ye pese ye gi won so adwen ba bia nkomodie no egina eye bibi foforo eye presidential candidate a omo be ye di kan na ye polling station tan komo no ekoso no wonti ase eye de wohin
yo that's it really can say meeting no ankasa man kobi
okay
ye mati na ye said you okay ye say be presidential candidate and sana obi se ni na bigina yes say ye the many who said meeting it is the phone who partner say the nipa at the party the share almost as almost cofa drink chiremra fire constitution no it's a meeting media and on the report by report no national council say report no and my national council to me say any take a decision Congress they take a decision to report me at yem fix it yem ko Congress then go take a decision immediately say the big kind pound to see a woman what recommendations and report constitutional review committee na there no and they inform a lot of the things are you say on basan them start decisions maybe a Congress they go take that make you but Constitution always says here they might to see and fix data at the elections. They will see in some Tanzania to Aba. But some say the moment find your money party moons say we support way a campaign for her in a sitting quality no not say they are holding in focus on the next general election. Chili says, said in Hunia, and yes, the body, yes, somebody. Then so, a pia. You could share Congress and any other for Congress and take any decision, a bit to me after even the National Council taking. And to be honest, they should focus on the new man, the first of the month, preparing towards presidential candidates. We are. Anyway, actually, they didn't care for quite a while. At the time, I made a police station that I don't know party office object. And there be a very discussion. They were constantly, a man who was wrong. The presidential candidate, no, select other leadership. So they are on the campaign. Yet, in the end, the other way around. The selected leaders, no. There are many leaders in selection. Many are the people who can somewhere. They finally be the presidential candidate who need to deal with the so then it's not a shame. It will be a we'll see a crown for Friday, you know, a bad boy. But in my adventure, if you are sir, in the end, no, you pay, not your party back home. The constitution for fraud. The approval the PCA, not fair, no more you to know. Ya kufi to kwenye hivi maybe ni akabonte na ya kwako to me bi sana majina
Ora Jose usisamete wase a bom se council ahye bia polling station date om de beye na afi flag bearer de om de be but Congress no na betimi asisu gina nti honkomodie ne de enkoso ba anya sembone
ni se ya sembone enko bia nka de na jire ya no but ni here on the date ya fiti Fayo Juma, it be announced sound. And the first 7 months, the year Fiatum, we never to me boy, we to me, we never, young prepare no within ourselves. A selected presidential candidate, we are the next 3 years or the 2.5 years, maybe not about 10 money.
And Grofo, how Kakra, yes, ye be a polling station, dear no, na Bosumin Tempepe, penny, and so I presidential prime minister, one of the 150 area coordinators in a constituency, they call him. You bet me the Bosumi, I am almost in Abe Boami, a one and Grofo, how one.
Nigeria said, the other prefer the other house. The other prefer the other house. But for me, your focus should be medicine is near the national elections. Generally, what they really power when my country, you focus on reading and identity much. You focus on almost too much. But you know, a cook on my baby. No, because I original chairman there may be the I've just invited a meeting, political decision. So, a Juma Pahame police station for the year, the focus and to new police station for Juma. I'm a visa engineer, you know, the post to check. Juma no party. Police station for now, so I'm going to buy out the
Congress, Wadaroma, addition is here for na Shia Congress.
The CIO Constitution of and no neo pretty. One more. And Tono Saba in Sesano, Constitution in Sesano. The Nipa a war constitution in Soko Congress, no man of the
Oh, okay. Yeah, the uncommon no call the why party penny. Then I'll be catching party manual a chatto.
The necessary party for you, I say. Said the Yando. We shall take care of to we are now in India. Say anything. You're doing Kuban Kumuda. Yanko for saying. Party in my entity, much no meaning to say politics naturally. And my Gina from a minina famba any time I hear to Abba. Then I won't no more. To see a to Abba in penny for Mumu Beche, did do be a chibi, do be a chibi.
Pepe,
just said you and watch it. Just said you and watch it. And somewhere yet said yet tunnel. And no penayana more how. But you met Chile will blow in your offenses. You know, how I'm more power, dear Gosu platforms are also as here my gaming can be. Because who can be more? As someone who can with a carpet maker said, words houses, we see a cabin of so. In the end, we are the one who get to a barman or on it. And one I may say will be say, she never give up one who will be also. A quenya will first come us and no. So between us the same one. And yes, say, Okasetia will be, and family dear will be. So, in the name, young Kakasa. And just so the American Bayard name, which what you would be a make more. Money is said the Yado, maybe a Majini cry. Get me so much for
open where the Nankame Mwakona say ye penny for the free form aquasro and they see the free sro at the bath form. Nahina Ujina.
This year, I can say. Everything. Every event to police station about
San or Maka, Sana date. No,
we have to police station about we other police station for ye
constituent
presidential candidate. And the first one I call from one I from the so never.
One by 150 on Oman home.
In the end, no, let's say the overall decision, no, and the young party for you. In 15, 7, either way, here no see be the party name who manage it. Why?
Okay, my
but said they make a constitution no be determine. Yeah, can't just because you na a neck constitution also. See, Congress a constitution for fry a proposal. You to me, they are not understanding we a woman. Well, they may change in Abutre.
All right, Josie, you ever does it. As a fool be by a besaba. Nyankopon and count former member of parliament, be quiet. Joseph or say usu. Bottom up on up bottom on a hen ujina and was Western yes soft but powerful na who baby ujina. Commodore
over
Madame Hona
over the Brown say or your first deputy speaker of parliament a former anti say wakase mudru to the enkomra nsem ba kominu bi okaya e ho be here
Abusua ayiwani so de hu se obesi dan awafi mu ana ene na me kanfo Heart Builders Real Estate ade amawo